Hello everybody, welcome back. So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to do a little bit of a variation in our workout. We're not going to do those October challenges. We're going to take a little break from that. And I want to teach you how to do the jump rope. So for right now, if you do not have an official jump rope, pause the video and see if you can find something like some little bit of a rope that's, let me see, how big is it going to be? It's probably going to be, the length will probably be like 1.5 times this. So this far plus maybe back to your shoulder, whatever that is on you. That's probably be the right length. So stop the video and go and see if you can find something. If you can't, don't worry. You're just going to go ahead and do some of these things without it. And then you'll work on getting it for next time, because I'm going to want you to practice some of this jump rope. So lay the jump rope down here. And the first thing I want you to do is to stand on one side of the rope. And we're going to do this for, I think, 30 seconds. Yes, 30 seconds. Okay, so we're going to stand both feet on one side of the rope. And we're going to do it for 30 seconds. We'll start when it gets to 145. And you're just going to jump over with 2 feet, back and forth. Ready? Go. Over. Probably need your hands for balance. You might need your hands to swing up, get a little momentum on the hop. A couple more. Now you can see, if we did this long enough, that this jumping gets our heart rate up. So the next thing I want you to do is put one foot up. We're just going to hop with one foot. Okay, we'll do it at 2:30. See if we can do it for 30 seconds, which is a lot. Ready? Go. Now you're going to have to, it's pretty hard to maintain your balance. So you might have to do a little second jump just to get your balance. Now, I should tell you, make sure you have a lot of room so you don't, if you happen to fall or something, you're not falling on anything. Okay, keep it up. I can see I need to do a couple little hops to get my balance. Okay, 3, 2, 1. See if you can do the other leg. I'm not going to do it because my knee hurts there, but you can do it. Ready, go. See if you can do that hopping over, back and forth with one leg up, right leg, and then your left leg. Okay, another 15 seconds. Keep it up, 5 seconds. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Okay, put both legs, put your feet on either side of the rope. We're just going to do some jumping jacks. Remember, you go up with your hands out. So hands go in when your feet go out and back. Okay, ready? We'll do it starting at 3:45, 30 seconds. Go. Out and back, out and back, out, back, out, back. You can go all the way up. That's a little bit harder. Or you can just go out with your legs. Can you keep it up? 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Great. Okay. All right, so let's now really learn how to jump rope. Now, make sure if you're doing this inside, which most of you will, okay, then hopefully you have more room than I do. I don't have a lot of room at all. I got a big fan here, I got dressers, I got things all over the place. So it's really hard for me to do this. I'll do my best. But you make sure there's nothing in your way. Don't smash anything. First thing you're going to do is take the rope with 2 hands. And what we're going to do is, let me go this way. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take the rope and go like that. We're going to go up and let it hit the ground. I'm going to go this way, a little bit more room. Okay, got it? Okay, so you're going to let it hear it hit the ground, and feel how your hand swings the rope like that. Kind of, it's like in this joint, it's kind of swinging. See how this joint kind of swings? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do this with two hands. So let's do it with two hands, even though we're holding the rope with one hand. So the one hand, the other hand that's not holding the rope does exactly the same thing. All right, now what I want you to do is, right when you feel that the rope is like right about here, you're going to have to start jumping. If you wait until it gets to the ground, you're going to miss. So when it gets to about here, right at the top, because the rope gets down to the ground really quick, okay? Let's see if you can do that for 30 seconds. See if you can, you might have to slow it down. Let it hit the ground. Got it? I know I'm going pretty fast, but you're going to have time tomorrow or the next day or whatever to practice this. And if you forget some of the things, just don't erase the tape and come back to the tape and just go ahead and refresh yourself. So here's what I'm going to want you to try. You're going to put the rope right by your ankles. Remember, what we're going to do with both hands is come over here. We're going to see if we can feel when that rope comes to here, and then we start to jump. Let's see if you can get over one time. Okay, do it again. All right, both hands have to go together. All right. All right, for those of you who can do it, fine. We're going to try to do two. Okay, obviously you can't do two until you get to one. Okay, once you can get two, guess what? That's right, three. Okay, all right, now eventually, once you get a little bit better at this, it's gonna be very difficult to do it first. I get it. I understand this is a really hard technique to learn. But I know if you practice this every day for about a minute, you will definitely go from struggling with this to this to this. Eventually you'll be able to do it for a long time. Okay, got it? Okay, that was excellent. So put the rope down. We're going to do our routine with that yoga. Okay, the sun salutation, and I'm going to add a little variation to it when we get to downward facing dog. But first, reach up, breathe in, dive down to your toes, up to your knees, down to your toes, come to a plank, hold that plank, slowly lower to the mat, but then come up to a cobra, then down to the mat, and then right from there go back to the downward facing dog, and then step up to your hands, to your knees, to your toes, and reach up. Dive down, swan dive down to your toes. Reach up to your knees, and let's have a flat tabletop. Down to your toes, go to a plank, down to the mat, reach up to cobra, downward facing dog, but this time, reach your right leg up. It's called a three-legged dog. And then reach your left leg up. Step up to the mat. Step up to your hands. Hands on your knees. Hands on your toes. Up. Last time. Dive down to your toes, to your knees, to your toes, to a plank. Stay with me, to the cobra. Back to the mat. Downward facing dog. I hope you remembered. Three-legged doggy with your right leg up. Three-legged doggy. Left leg up. Step up to your hands. Touch your toes. Touch your knees. Touch your nose. And then come up. Whew. Excellent. Okay. All right. Grab a chair. Okay, most of the time we've been doing, okay, you can sit on your chair. Most of the time we've been doing the mindfulness as we're standing up. And I want you to get used to just sitting down and feeling what it's like just to sit and do nothing. Just breathe and see what that feels like. Got it? And we're just going to experience what it feels like in our body, in our brains, in our mind. Okay? And the way we do this is, first of all, you sit with your feet on the ground, your back kind of straight. You can put your hands like that. Let's not even close our eyes this time. Let's just let our eyes look down on the ground like that. And all you're going to do is breathe in, which you normally do anyway. So breathe in, maybe a little bit deeper than usual, and then breathe out. Got it? Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, so we're going to do this for a minute and I think 15 seconds. Okay, so we'll start at 12:15 and we'll end at 13:30. Okay, ready? So stay with me. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and feel what it feels like. Breathe out and feel that air going through your nose. Breathe in. Feel your air going into your lungs. Breathe out. Feel it going out. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, breathe in and hold it for a second. And breathe out. Let's hold it for a little longer. Breathe in, hold, 2, 3, and breathe out. 2, 3. Breathe in, 2, 3. Hold, 2, 3. Breathe out. 2, 3. Okay, on your own. Let's take a couple breaths on your own and feel what it feels like when you do this. Okay. And it is simple as that. And the really nice thing about it is actually, you know how we do some of these exercises like the sit-ups, which is really strengthens our muscles, and we did the sumo sit, you know, like that, and it strengthens these muscles like that. When we sit and just breathe like that, being very quiet, it's good for our concentration muscle. So you're really training and you're developing your concentration muscle by just sitting and being quiet and focusing on that breath going in and out and some of the other feelings that are going on in your brain and body. Okay, that's it today. It was a pretty easy workout. Remember to practice your jump roping. Do it every day. And if you do that, within a couple of days, you'll see if you started with 1, you're going to be able to do 2 or 3, and you'll eventually get it. All of a sudden, what happens when learning physical skills, you struggle, and then all of a sudden, aha, I got it. That's what we want. Okay, see you later.